Hey guys, I want to talk about the main ideas of chapters 3 to 5 and reflect them to my personal experience as a mathematical learner and decisions as a future math teacher. Those two chapters gives us a better understanding of the five practices: anticipating, monitoring, selecting, sequencing, and connecting by presenting two teachings from Darcy Dunn and Nick Bannister. In Chapter 3, Margaret Smith and Mary Kay Stein investigates the five practices by analyzing Dunn implementation of the activity, tying a patio to her students. Dunn planned this activity with high-level demands for students to understand the three explicit mathematical ideas about linear functions, defining the relationship between two variables, and highlighting the linear function's rate of change with different representations. She was walking around among the groups, monitoring students' approaches, questioning them to hear their explanation, and connect each approach to the main mathematical ideas. At the end of the chapter, Smith and Stein provided evidence that shows Dunn's use of the five practices. Chapters 4 and 5 gives us a rich description of how Nick Bannister successfully executed his discussion-based activity with the five practices. He really took time into planning in order for students to recognize the important mathematical ideas of linear equations and points of intersections. What really caught my attention was his anticipation of students' approaches to solving the problem and making a chart to monitor which student used what strategy. The two important ideas I learned from the three chapters was how the five practices built on each other and to plan ahead. One time, my high school calculus teacher had her class form groups of 3 to 4 and find the asymptotes of a function. She constantly asked my group explanations of our approaches to the asymptotes and how it would look like on the graph. At the end, she would connect each group's work to explain her main mathematical points. As a future math teacher, I can use the main ideas from the three chapters to execute a successful discussion-based activity. Before assigning an activity to my students, I need to anticipate on how students will respond correctly and incorrectly to the question. This will help me plan questions to ask them to avoid the in the moment questions. To ask, yeah. I would use them to ask students for explanations of their answers. In order to meet the mathematical goal, I need to make connections between the different strategies from students and openly explain the mathematics behind it. Thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day.